Lawler Rink at Merrimack College. A fitting setting for a clash of hockey royalty. An icy field prepared for a championship battle, the first of its kind. The inaugural championship series for the National Collegiate Development Conference. The sides in this battle clearly drawn, pitting foes against each other that know one another all too well. The Islanders Hockey Club and the Jersey Hitmen sport gilded reputations throughout the hockey world, becoming quite familiar with each other throughout their many seasons in the USPHL. This meeting for both teams would carry extra weight with it, with a title on the line. Every great war in human history has been waged with great generals at the helm. The NCDC's Dineen Cup Championship series would be no different.
Finals, what's the mood like in the locker room?
The mood's just pure confidence. I mean, we've had a tremendous week of practice and preparation. They've just been very diligent all year long, but especially this week. It's been, you didn't need a cattle prod to get these guys going at practice this week.
They're excited, obviously, especially after getting knocked out in the first round last year. We've got a handful of returning guys that wanted to show that they were better than that, and they're excited for the challenge. I mean, obviously, IHC is a very good hockey club, and they have a strong record from this year. They've dominated us 5-0, and I think our guys are pretty motivated to show that they're a good hockey team.
You're playing the Hitmen. You know, you've faced them 5 times already this season. Have you changed the mentality? Have you changed the way you prepare to play a team like the New Jersey Hitmen?
We really didn't. You know, I mean, we're 51-3. You know, and you don't get to that level of record unless you're just ready to go all the time. And I give our guys so much credit. You know, our staff works extremely hard, and I think our players feed off of that. You know, but their work ethic this year, day in, day out, for 7 months has been nothing short of spectacular. So they're really, I mean, other than a few adjustments here and there that were easy for our guys, you know, the preparation doesn't change.
Well, a best-of-3 series is a little bit different dynamic, right? So you want to get out to a good start, obviously, in game 1, but it's really a bit of a marathon, and there's no secrets. I mean, we know Sean well, and Sean knows us well, and their style of game and our style of game is not unknown. He'll do a great job preparing his guys for our style of play. We'll prepare our guys for his style of play, and at the end of the day, I think most of these games are going to come down to special teams and a little bit of goaltending and an odd break here or there.
Do you have any special message for Jim Hunt, Toby Harris, and the Hitmen before you get started here?
No, nothing.
Look, I always enjoy the opportunity to go against Sean. We've been friends a long time. I got a lot of respect for him, and I know that whatever the results of this round is going to be, we're going to remain good friends and continue to have shared respect for each other.
Game 1 of the series would prove to be an offensive battle, with both teams showcasing their individual skill and team chemistry. The Hitmen scored an early 2 goals, staking themselves to an early advantage. But IHC refused to go quietly into that sweet goodnight, scoring a late first period goal to make the game 2-1. That goal would completely tilt the ice as IHC took control, scoring 3 more unanswered goals in the final 2 periods, taking game 1 by a score of 4-2. After the game, Sean Trombley seemed confident in his team's success as he stood just 1 win from repeating as Dineen Cup champion.
Game 1 in the books. Now I'm here with Sean Trombley, coach of the Islanders Hockey Club, who just finished off Game 1 with a victory. Coach, talk to us about the game a little bit.
I thought it was what everyone was expecting. You know, 2 big teams going at it, you know, had some big momentum shifts. They certainly had the momentum, and I thought in the first 8-10 minutes of the game, we had some guys that, you know, weren't used to that environment, and they're like, why are my legs shaking, you know, type of thing. But I thought we settled down.
You know, and the first game obviously goes to you guys on the back of that power play success. The Hitmen came right out of the gate with a lot of physicality. How do you now, into Game 2, knowing they're going to bring even more of that to the table, how do you counter that?
I think we just stick to what we do, which is speed and skill. You know, if they want to try to beat us up, then I think that's great. You know, we'll take that beating, and hopefully it'll start to wear them down. I mean, they're going to be entering now, what, Game 8? in the last 3 weekends, we're only entering Game 5. So I think it plays to our advantage, to be perfectly honest.
But on the morning of Game 2, Hitmen head coach Toby Harris set the stage for an exciting game, portraying confidence in his team's chances against the NCDC's Founders Cup champions.
What's going on, hockey fans? Pre-game, Game 2, 1-0 IHC lead after a 4-2 win for them yesterday. Here with Coach Harris from the Jersey Hitmen. Coach, quick start yesterday. You get out with those 2 early goals. How's the team feeling at that point in the contest?
Well, I think they were feeling good. You know, I mean, the bottom line is we had a game plan kind of going into the game, and I think we did a good job from the start, kind of, you know, putting the flag in the ground and letting Islanders know that it wasn't going to be an easy day, you know?
Yep. And now, come back there, a couple calls go against you, go the wrong way. The game of hockey tends to fall that way. How do you get the skates back under the guys today? Tell them, you know what, Game 1's behind us. We go out, we get Game 2.
Well, I think we've, you know, over the past couple of weeks have had these elimination type games. You know, I mean, in the first series, we had a little bit of a swale in Game 2 against the Cyclones and came out strong in Game 3. And, you know, obviously in the Bruins series, we lost Game 1 and came back hard in Game 2 and, you know, won in Game 3. And this team has a lot of resilience. You know, we have guys in that locker room who have won before. You know, we have a good mix of veteran and youth. And obviously, I think we have the top goaltender in the league, if not, you know, top 2 goaltender in the league. So, you know, there's a lot to like about this team. I like their resiliency, and I know that they're going to go out today and give 100%.
New role for you guys here. I've been watching Jersey Hitmen hockey for a long time, and this team's not been an underdog in many matchups, many championship games. You guys have come in as the top dog. What's it like kind of taking that underdog role here for once? Does it make it a little easier as a coach?
I don't know if the guys really look at themselves as underdogs. You know, I mean, I think we look at it more about what we need to do to be victorious. You know, our approach, our attention to detail, you know, the preparation and the execution. And I think, you know, some guys left the rink last night, you know, with their heads down a little bit, just strictly because we didn't execute in certain spots. And, you know, as you said, we get a tough call in the third period, which was a huge momentum change. And I think, you know, guys will feed off that in going into today, knowing that, you know, we play with this team, we can beat this team, and, you know, we're really close to a championship.
Tell you what, they are close. 2 wins away. Every series so far for you guys has gone a distance. You've not done it the easy way. You'll have another chance today. Coach Harris, I'm going to let him get down to ice level and start this thing up.
IHC struck first in Game 2, taking one step closer to hoisting the Dineen Cup with an opening first period goal. That goal, though, would be the only time IHC would strike pay dirt in this one, as the true storyline rang true of Chris Carlson's impeccable goaltending.
Stopped again. Carlson back-to-back save there. Kick the guy that sneaks up ahead. Shot low save made by Carlson. Bouncing puck in front, settled and taken on by Timonen. He makes the shot, puts to the backhand, thrown in front. Save made by Carlson, puck still loose, bouncing, gets to the corner boards. Fought with it again. He's already got one, looking for another. Gives off center and pass shot. Stone there. Big save made by Carlson. Bouncing puck, point out up to Dillon. Matt Dillon with it on his forehand. Dangerous with the shot, blockered away. Goes low, help and escape, shot saved by Carlson. Carlson again gets the body to it, again makes a stop. Back, Lavallee skates on unimpeded, puts it in front. Save made by Carlson. Gets the body to it. Trying to get this one on net, skates right on it, front with a backhand, no. Stoned by Carlson, couldn't get anything on it there. What about another shot, save made by Carlson.
Not to be outdone by their goaltender, the Hitmen's offensive attack responded with 6 goals of their own, dominating the normally unbeatable Justin Ferguson. The game ended 6-1 in the favor of the Jersey Hitmen, making Game 3 an Easter Sunday clash with everything on the line.
Good afternoon, hockey fans. The day is finally here. Months of hockey, months of competition, months of anticipation, all coming to fruition today. A winner-take-all Game 3 Dineen Cup Championship. Dan Kay alongside Lucas Jones in the booth. We're going to bring you one of the most exciting games of hockey of all time. As if they knew the broadcast was starting, the tension builds, the music plays, there's very quiet players in both locker rooms taking those last moments of silence in before they clash on the ice. It's a clash of titans, of hockey titans.
IHC jumped out to an early 3-goal lead off the sticks of Lavallee, Dillon, and Parry, taking a dominant opening lead into the first intermission.
Back in comes here, shot, score! Matt Dillon! Quinn has it stolen away, center pass whipping on the shot there, unable to put it through his nester, another chance, score!
The Hitmen did respond though in the second period with a Heinold goal of their own, but it would not be enough to deny the momentum behind the Islanders hockey club. A third period goal from Mark Gallant and back-to-back scores by Lucas Michaud, and the fate of the inaugural season of the NCDC was sealed. The Islanders hockey club were champions.
1-0, your NCDC champions! From wire to wire, they've dominated. They've been great. They've hosted a final and they're taking the cup. IHC 6, Hitmen 1, Islanders Hockey Club are your champions.
Players and teams being added to the NCDC. Who will rise to the top of the standings? Who will survive until the championship game? And who will be crowned as the 2019 Dineen Cup Champion?